What's going on, everyone? Today I will be having my first interview with CJEEZUZ, an artist named CJEEZUZ. I knew him for quite a while on social media. This is the first time I'm going to be meeting him, and I'm just hoping that the interview goes all smooth, and because this is gonna be my first time, so this is something I'm going to be starting off doing with local artists from NC, and I have future plans, but that's for later on. I ain't gonna tell you all now, but for right now, this is what is going down, and he was willing to talk to me and willing to give me an interview, so shout out to homie. I'm gonna put his music in the description below.
This is NC's finest, and it is the hardest life. People doubt you, people treat you like you don't belong in life.
Ayy, pull up in a coupe with my tool by my side. I be in the dark, but got millions on my mind. I be dubbing bitches that would never let you pipe. I be in the trenches getting richer every night. Let it bang, bitch, I slang. Brought my glizzy to the range. In a Honda running plays, tinted windows getting brain. I'm insane, I don't fuck with.
What's going on, everybody? It's E from Left Out Park, and you are watching NC's Finest, and today we are here with
CJEEZUZ.
Alright, let's start off with your name, man. What exactly did you get that name from?
Oh man, it goes way back, like before I started rapping type shit, like it was like, my name is Carlos, you know?
Carlos.
Yeah, and like the C from Carlos, I just carried that over, and then I was like, cause I wanted my name to be like something like
Kanye, Yeezus, or some shit like that?
Like, you know, Germ?
Yeah.
His Instagram is Germ Jesus, you know?
Oh, okay.
And then this one dude from Green Day, you know, the singer Billy, his Instagram, yeah.
Okay, that's dope, because literally I was in the car bumping your shit, and I was listening to Religion.
Cooking up, scale that shit and bag it up, and it's getting kinda chilly, so my heater stay tucked. Bitch, what's up? I might catch a body if I see you off a pill. I fuck bad bitches that look like they from Brazil.
That shit, the way it transitioned to that rock shit, was tight as fuck. That
I
shit
got
was
the
tight.
the email notification too. It said E, like your track release.
Yeah, but I was just on there bumping it, cause I like to look into the background of the people before I start talking to them. I feel like music to me is really a way to look into somebody's background. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Some shit like that.
that's it. It's crazy, bro. I fuck with music so hard. It's like so much more than just sound.
Yeah, exactly. But where you from originally?
Well, I was born in Long Island, New York, and I was only there for like a couple years when I was like little, you know, like just being born to like 3 years old. I was living out in New York, Long Island, and then I came down to Charlotte when I was young, like 5 years old, and we moved into this house. Well, we didn't move into this house straight off the bat. We lived in Hidden Valley on the east side. And then literally it's like someone got shot on our street, so my mom was like,
Get the fuck out of here.
yeah, we was like, we going. Then we went to some apartments in Davis Lake, and then, you know, my dad was coming up on that grind, you know, that Hispanic dad grind, doing hella work. And then,
Construction and shit.
yeah, he worked at this supermarket.
You like Mexican?
Yeah, Mexican.
Me too, bro.
Hey,
Mexican too.
somos guerreros.
Oh shit, we already have something in common.
Hell yeah, bro. I even brought up the soccer jersey too, bro.
I need one. I did get a Mexican jersey.
Right, I need a Mexico one too. I'm trying to do something crazy with like a Mexico jersey, but I'm trying to wear a black Mexico jersey. You know how the away ones are black sometimes?
I think that was last year though. We lost the Super. Not the Super, but the World Cup.
Yeah.
That shit pissed me off.
I had my hopes so high because we beat Germany and they were the champions.
Yeah,
last time. So I was like, okay, we might have something going on this
We
year.
might get it this time.
Right.
But if somebody came across you and they didn't know who you were, right? And you wanted to explain your music to them, how would you explain your music to them?
Shit, I'll tell them to get high as fuck and then or listen to it while you're getting high, because it's like that's the beauty of it. Like most of my music is like almost all of it. Like I wrote that shit and recorded it high as fuck. So it's like the way I like made it was so like someone else that was like on my level of like high would
I
listen
can
to
understand it too.
Yeah.
Okay.
and
Cause
they'll
like,
be like, yo, this is like crazy, like acid and shit.
okay, yeah. I was just about to say that because like you be talking about in your lyrics, you be saying stuff about the third eye. And you'll be
Yeah.
saying stuff like I'm just going to take a trip, and you're like it's kind of like I feel if I was to take shrooms or LSD and hear you talking about your trip going on, you can vividly see what you're going to talk about. Is that what you were trying to go for?
Hell yeah. I know sometimes even when I'm on acid, I'll just put some earbuds in and like listen to my music.
You listen to yourself. Good
Yeah.
shit. So like, if I were to ask you, who are the kind of people you look up to?
Alright, shit. First will be Capital Steez.
Oh, bro, good ass choice.
I got the 47 tatted
Yeah,
on
I
my
saw that
knee.
shit. Yeah.
Then my second would have to be, I fucked with Lil Peep mad hard. Ever since like he was going through that phase where he was just wearing Gap, you know?
Yeah. Damn, so you were a long time fan.
Yeah, like I remember one time I saw him on IG and he had like 10K followers and like he had a face tat and he had like a Glock and shit. And
That crybaby shit.
Yeah, the crybaby tat. He had like blonde hair and like he had like a Glock or some shit pointed at his head. And then I was like, no, this guy looks dope, you know? So I checked his Instagram account out and I saw like he had a link in his bio and shit, so I fucked with it. And like his posts and shit, like he was always like, bro, he was unique as fuck, you know?
Yeah.
And his music was good. I remember I got into Beamer Boy and shit. And then he also posted a song on the No Jumper YouTube.
Yeah.
I think that's how I saw him too. I saw him on the No Jumper YouTube. I checked that out. And bro, he looked like, I don't know, he didn't look like your average white rapper.
One thing I do have to give to him is that he did create his own sound, and he did like inspire a bunch of young, because a lot of people that are using guitar instrumentals
Yeah.
and stuff like that, and I feel like he's the one that originated that, like that, you know, with the hi-hats.
Yes, and
Yeah.
he gave me like, you know, that vibe, like when he'll use that Blink-182,
Yeah,
and like
yeah,
he'll
yeah.
he'll also like not remix, like sample like songs and shit, and like old songs from the '90s. But I'm trying to think of one, but I can't on the spot. But I know there's one he did with Lil Tracy, and that shit was hard.
But you must be really into colors though. So is that because I noticed like your first two EPs, it was yellow and gray, right?
Yeah.
Those two. Because like once I started listening to you, was whenever you were, you know, you had that pink hair, like, you know, BRO, okay, motherfucking E, bitch. Dirty broke boy, and I'm rising with my team, bitch.
Bright pink hair, ripped jeans, I'm feeling clean, bitch. I won't say I'm different, but I'm steady doing me, bitch. I'm high as fuck in the back, I'ma take a nap. I'm high as fuck in the back, I'ma take a nap. Yeah, I love to geek, I love my pills, and she love my tracks. Yeah, I love to geek, I love my pills.
Alright, yeah,
That's it hard.
That's when I looked into you. You always had a certain vibe too that I really fucked with.
Yeah, like some raw shit. I always try to do that. I always try to like, make sure that like my shit would like slap, you know?
Yeah.
Always, like I would always try to spit bars, cause I always like fucked with that hip hop shit. Like I could never really sing. I could never really like.
But like, yeah, I noticed on, I think it was Gray, you were using like lo-fi hip hop.
Yeah, I remember I was telling my producer, I was like, bro, fuck with some lo-fi shit, bro. And like he never did it. He was always like into like heavy metal, dubstep. He'll probably get mad at me watching it. He's like, it's not heavy metal. It's like, and then it's like a different name for it. But and like dubstep and shit. But he would always be good at making beats. He could make any kind of beat, to be honest. So I was telling him like, bro.
Is your producer?
Yeah,
That's what's up.
Overchug.
Overchug?
Yeah,
Alright,
shout out
to
Overchug right now.
Yeah.
And I told him, I was like, bro, fuck with some lofi shit. And I promised like that shit would slap, bro. People would fuck with it, and he did. The first ever song was defeated. I don't think I can take this anymore. I lost myself, now I'm slamming the door. If time was money, then I would be poor. Nobody cares till you're dead, yeah. Fuck all that ignorant bliss, yeah. I'm done chasing happiness, yeah. We all want a piece of the pie, yeah. If you all mine, I don't mind, yeah. Cause lately I don't feel alive, yeah. I'm slowly working on dying, yeah. We all want a piece of the pie, yeah. If you all mine, I don't mind. And that was on some lo-fi shit too. And then I dropped that as a single, and then I fucked with it so much that I also put it on the Gray EP. And then there's like some XOXO. That shit was also really on some like,
Got some slapping shit.
yeah, like no, like melodic.
Oh, yeah, sorry, my fault.
Like that lo-fi shit. But then I would mix it too, cause then I have some shits that were also on the slapping shit, like Demons and pacifist, but I still pacifist. Pick on me, chug with the activist. If it ain't business, I'm not having it. If it ain't purpose, I'm not listening. No, I don't know you, you don't know the kid. All black in summer, fuck you, suck a dick. I'm doing work, so I went off the grid. I don't make moves. Like, I try to put all that shit in one EP, and like the name Gray was like how I was feeling at the moment. Cause like at the time, like the walls
Like
in my room,
gray.
they were
yeah,
gray.
okay, that makes sense.
So and like I was always like in my room just making music type shit, always writing.
Oh, and then like a bet, like on those better days, yellow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So then after the Gray EP, like I don't know, cause like bro, I was a nobody, cause I didn't have no music out like that. And I dropped the Gray EP, and like that shit started going crazy, you know, like people actually fucked with it and shit. So like, and then I don't know, shit just started getting better, you know, like Gray made that shit like during like the winter time too, you know. So like then spring came, and then spring was like yellow as fuck, you know, like the sun is out,
Yeah.
and like
You feel me?
yeah.
So do you think you might have like that thing called seasonal depression?
Yeah, I feel like everyone has that on the low, you know?
Yeah. I feel it.
That shit's hard, bro. Like getting through the cold and shit, especially in North Carolina, because when it's high, it's high. When it's cold, you know? So I was like, it felt different, you know? To me, it was like that 1 year, I did 2 different projects, you know, Yellow and EP. And Yellow was like how I was feeling at, like during that time, and then Gray was how I was feeling before that. And then I was trying to think of it. I was like, where should I go from there? And then I dropped the Blue Boy EP. I don't understand me, I don't understand you. I don't understand the reasons why they acting brand new. I don't understand me, I don't understand you. I don't understand. And then I felt like at that time I was feeling like really blue. Like I don't know why. And then
you talk about how you dye your hair and shit too.
oh yeah, I dyed my hair pink out of nowhere. I don't know why. It was like I just wanted to dye it pink because I was like that would be like so like people would like notice that, you know, like so noticeable, like a dude with pink hair spitting bars on your feed, you know, like you're like, all right, let me check this dude out. So I always like fucked with that because like I feel like the image has a lot to do with like how like people will, you know, look at your music and shit. So I was like, you know, I had black hair and I was like, bro, no one's gonna, you know, it's not gonna get no attention.
Yeah,
like
so
that.
you're trying to get the image out there.
Yeah.
Like that, cause that seems to be a really common thing in hip hop going on right now. Is like there's like tons of rappers dyeing their hair and put on face tats to really get the attention. Like like they have their own image.
It's like almost every rapper has dyed hair now or like a face tat. Because they understand that it's like all about the image. That's what people fuck with. And of course, like face tats that have no meaning, like people just look down on those. But then I dyed my hair like crazy shit too. Like I've dyed my hair so many colors at this point, it's like fucking falling off, bro. Like I might have to cut it all off soon, bro. It's like I get knots.
Oh, so you're gonna get dreads?
Yeah, that shit. Nah, I get like knots in my hair. Like shit, it's worse. Like, cause I wish I could get dreads and shit. Like that would be dope. But like my kind of knots are like my hair. Like when I get really sweaty and shit. Like I play basketball a lot. I play soccer and shit. Cause like I'm always with my homies, you know. So we're like, yo, let's go ball or let's go play soccer and shit. And like, bro, if I'm sweaty as shit, my hair will get like really bad, you know, and then it'll start knotting together. So like when I try to like comb it, it won't comb, you know, it's like it's tangled like as fuck.
Yeah, I feel it.
And then I have to rip it out. Like there's no other way to like fix it and shit. Like, well, there probably is, but I just rip it out because it be getting on my nerves. And so like there are parts on my hair that are shorter than the others and shit. But who knows, bro? I might just grow it out and shit.
Oh.
Long hair is dope.
Now let's talk about platinum.
Oh
Platinum's
shit.
out.
Platinum was crazy. I feel like, bro, I was working on platinum because like
I feel like you really did step it up on there.
yes,
You really, I can sense
the
energy coming
mentality
from
I
it.
had while writing it, I was like, this has to be the you know, EP that goes crazy, you know, like, cause right now I'm not even done working on it, cause I still have to do the music videos for it, and like the music videos I feel like are what really is gonna like make it go harder, you know.
Yeah, because people are gonna be looking at your image too.
Yeah, they're gonna get visuals, you know, and like that visual plus audio, you know, it's like crazy to like watch, you know, like people fuck with that shit like so much. Like Travis Scott has like the best visuals and shit, so like I feel like when the visuals come out, it'll make it go even crazier. And like when I was making it, I was like having like the best equipment at the time, right? Because even if you like go back and you listen to like the first song I ever made, you're like, bro, you'll notice it, you know, like how like the quality just gets better, like.
But like you talked about, you were usually making the shit in your room, right?
Yes, always. I always recorded. I never really bought a studio, bro, because I don't know. I was like, bro, why would I spend like money on every studio session when I can just like
make it in your room?
Yeah, and then I was working at the time too at this like carniceria, and it's like on the east side type shit. So it's like hella like Hispanic people always coming through, so I learned to talk Spanish and shit like really good, you know. 'Cause I never really talked it growing up. All my friends were like always in the neighborhood, they were American, you know. And it was dope because like I was making bread there too, so like I was spending on stupid shit, and I was like, you know, fuck it, I'm gonna just drop a few hundred, buy a mic, a stand, and then eventually I got like audio interface, so I wouldn't be using USB mic. And like that's the biggest difference. Like if you rapping on a USB mic, bro, you need to get an audio interface ASAP. Like that shit's so like helpful, bro. Like you'll notice the quality. And I remember like my producer was one that put me on. He was like, bro, like he'll tell me what equipment to buy.
You need to buy it to get it so you can make the shit.
Yeah, and he'll like show me like how it works and shit. He'll be like, and then he'll tell me, he'll be like what brands to buy, what brands not to buy, you know, like which ones are the best for its price. And then shit just came up, and then also like me and Overchug, like we grew like this chemistry, you know, cause like we've been working for so long, so like now it's just natural. Like that shit's crazy. But I recorded it all in like the span of a week, but I wrote it in like it took me months to write, you know. Cause like I wouldn't really write like that, you know. I just let it come to me. So it took a minute to drop, but it's versatile as fuck too. I wanted every song to sound different, but have the same kind of vibe.
Right.
And then the cover, man, the cover was like literally done for like $5 by some random girl on IG that used to go to my school. She did it for the low, but it go hard. And platinum merch coming soon too.
Right.
That shit's lit.
Bro, like, it's crazy. You just say you were feeling blue, you were feeling yellow, gray. And now I'm feeling platinum, nigga, because that's why, like, that's when it's all about the image.
Yes, like platinum is just like shining. You know, it's like that. So basically, platinum is the is silver and gold put together that makes platinum, and silver represented the moon, gold represented the sun, so like that represented polarity and shit, and like how like you put it together and you know it's something beautiful. It's platinum, you know. So I was like, I'm feeling platinum now.
Yeah, alright, that's tight, bro.
But yeah, exactly how you said it, bro. That's exactly how I wanted people to get it too. That's dope.
Yeah, bro. But you seem to trip a lot.
Yes.
So do you rather get like Shrooms or LSD?
So I feel like with shrooms, you gotta eat an eighth. If you eat less than an eighth, you're not really finna trip like that. And an eighth could cost you like $40, you know? So, but with like a tab, you take 2 tabs
Right.
and you're gone, you know? And like that's $20. So like, I would fuck with acid because it's cheaper. But if I feel like I'm like, you know, like trying to have like a little spiritual journey,
Yeah.
I would rather go with like shrooms, you know, cause shrooms like that, it puts you to think. It makes you like really like
Aware.
yeah.
Or
Acid,
like you like notice other things you don't like
Yeah.
notice when you're sober.
yeah, like you'll notice things that are going wrong with your life that you wouldn't when you were sober, and
Yeah.
then it like opens your eyes. You're like, holy shit, like I didn't stop doing this, and then it makes you have like those life changing conclusions.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean, man.
And then with acid, I just feel like life is amazing the whole time, you know? Like, I never would, well, I would still, you know, have thoughts and, you know, like thought loops and shit, and like actually think hard about things that I wouldn't normally when I'm sober.
Right.
But I feel like shrooms does the job better when it comes to that.
That's what's up, man.
But acid is cheaper, so I fuck with acid.
So, school, how's that looking?
Shit. Well, I feel like, you know, everyone should get a high school diploma.
Yeah.
Like that seems
yeah.
like something that you
Stay in
should
school,
do.
kids.
Yeah,
Stay in school.
like everyone that watching this,
Tell that one too. Right there.
get your high school diploma, bro. That shit worth it, bro. I swear to God. But I dropped out when I was like 16, cause it was around February.
Don't feel bad. I dropped out too.
Hey, we in this together, bro. Shit. So I was like 16 I was 15. I dropped Hills, and like Hills was like going crazy, you know, cause it was like my first. No, it was like my first music video from Yellow, and Yellow was like, I feel like Yellow has the best numbers of everything on my SoundCloud. Like people just like would replay that shit, and it was like instant love too, you know, like where EPs like Baby Blue, like it took people a while to get onto that, you know, but like Yellow, it's like it was instant. Like everyone was always fucking with it, reposting it. So like I dropped the music video, and like I felt like I could really go somewhere with this, you know. So I was like, shit, if I focus 24/7 every day, all day, just on that, one day it'll happen.
It's gonna
bruh.
happen.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I was like, I'm gonna do that, and then I dropped out of school, and I fucking went broke. So I was like, shit, I need to get a job. So then when I got a job, I grinded that out. And then it was like on and off, you know. Sometimes I'll like quit my job, go hard on my music, and then get a job again.
Right.
But shit.
So, your mugshot. It's okay if I put it on here?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be subtle as fuck about it though. Cause I still
Is it something you're ashamed of? I won't do that if that's not what you want.
Nah, I'm not ashamed of it, you know. I wouldn't say that I ever like would be ashamed of anything I do. You know, I would, you know, like, I'm trying to think of the words. I'll hold up for anything that I did in the past, you know, because like, at the end of the day, I'll learn from it, you know, and it's a lesson too, you know. So it's like I'll never be ashamed of it.
And can you talk about some details that has happened to get you locked up?
It was some bullshit. Like, it was really some bullshit. Like, I don't know. I feel like it was stupid as fuck because I just literally just got in a fight at the mall. And then next thing you know, it's like I'm in the mall waiting for like, and they put me in this little cell where they put people that steal from there for like fucking 5 hours, you know? And then next thing you know, like, the cops come and they tell me like, you going to jail for the night. And then, but then like another cop came up to me, he was like, nah bro, you can bail yourself out like as soon as you get there, you know? So I was like, I wasn't really tripping, you know? And then I literally got out that same night. But like, it's a fucking long ass process. Like, if anything, it was just boring as shit, you know, just sitting in there. Yes, but interesting people like go through it. I saw a lot of interesting people that I wouldn't normally see, you know, like
All in one room?
yeah, like all in one room, like but it was mostly like fucking Like, I remember one time this homeless dude came through, and like one of the people that were in there with me was like, "Bro, we all know why he in here, bro. It's getting cold outside." That shit was fucking hilarious. But yeah, bro, it was fucking bullshit. That shit getting solved ASAP though.
Oh, yeah. So, is there something you want to let people know? What something future project coming soon, or anything you want to let people know?
Oh yeah, I'm working on Champagne right now, and like Champagne is like gonna be like I'm thinking like how can I top platinum?
Oh, you're talking about the album.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were talking about actual champagne, homie. I'm like, oh, okay. Getting into the alcoholic.
But shit, on the Champagne EP, bro, it's some shit like that. Like, it has to do with like the drink champagne, you know? Cause like champagne is like, you drink that when you're celebrating, you know? So to me, it's like a celebration, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
So like, that's the type of vibe I'm going for with it. But like, it's really like, I don't know, it's not something people should expect anytime soon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my time with it. Yeah, hella music video coming out too for Platinum. Hell yeah. I'm gonna be dropping.
Go check that shit out.
Yeah,
Go check that shit out. Word.
Platinum go hard.
Real.
Platinum season every season.
Platinum season every season.
Yeah,
That's how it's feeling. This summer is about to feel platinum.
For real. Like this gonna be a real platinum summer.
Platinum.
Hell yeah, bro. All summer long too, bro. I'm gonna hopefully be doing hella shows in Charlotte and shit. You gotta pop
Show up
out.
to the shows. Show up to the show. Support your homie.
Hell yeah,
Word.
bro.
Like that. But that should hurt if you don't support your homie.
Right, bro. It's like the love is like, that's really what put you on, bro. Fans, the support.
Cause like if you notice like no one's fucking with your shit, you're like, but the thing is, at the end of the day, it's still something you want to do. So I wouldn't really stop even if people were ready. Look at my shit.
Yeah, exactly. Cause one day they'll notice it.
Stay in school. I know we said we were dropouts, and it was a decision we had to make. I'm not saying that everybody's in the same boat.
Invest your time too.
Invest your time. But if it's something that you feel the need to do,
follow your dreams.
If it's something you feel you need to do,
Yeah.
right? It's like, but then again, I still not old enough yet, so I still gotta think about, still gotta think about what's to come.
Yeah, like the future. It's crazy.
Like how am I gonna deal with something? I'm not getting any younger.
That shit crazy. Like time passes, bro. I feel like just yesterday I was like fucking in school type shit. It's been like I've been at it like for more than a year now.
Like time passes.
Yes. I've made hella investments within that time though. Investments that already paid off and shit. So right now I'm just hoping that like I'm hoping that time passes in my favor, hopefully. I just gotta stay out of trouble.
Yeah, stay out of trouble. Message to the kids. We gotta say to the kids.
Right, shit. I'm gonna tell them get into something you're passionate about when you're really young too. Like find something that you love, cause shit, when you turn like 30 and you realize like, damn, bro, like
I could have done that.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Cause when you find it with your young, that gives you more potential. The younger you start doing something. So that's really the key. Just like, make sure you do your best too. That shit. And promote yourself right too.
Yeah, promote yourself. Like,
it's all about marketing nowadays. Just market that shit good.
All they care. So you really think they only care about the image? Is that your final stand?
Shit, they look at everything, honestly. Like there's so many like things that you need to get out. Like they also look at what else? Your image, how you push yourself, experience too, like all that shit, quality too. It's like quality. Damn, you heard that?
Yeah, that shit scared the fuck out.
A tree fell down. That shit crazy. Yeah, they're all these woods back there. There's a lot of.
You telling me they be falling?
Yeah, or maybe.
Don't scare me like that. No, there's hella trees right here.
Right. But these woods go deep. Marketing, quality, image. It's so many things, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
Studying them each in depth. Trying to master them all.
Yeah. Try what you're good at. Stick with it. Maybe you go somewhere with it.
Now, bro, you can learn anything by yourself, bro. Like even on the internet, bro, like on YouTube and shit. You don't really need that help. You can just get by yourself, bro. Like one day, bro, I'm trying to be like that, bro. I'm trying to just like grow my own food. Like that's the type of shit that I want to do, you know, in the future and shit. I want to be able to like go to stores, you know, and buy food. That shit whack. And they put shit in there, bro. I swear.
Yeah. Well, you can always buy off of somebody. Like those, but they charge up the ass, bro.
Right. That shit crazy. I'd fucking grow my own shit and like sell it too. Get in your way, bro. Too. Don't let them feed you the wrong food. Don't let them give you the wrong drugs. Like for real. Stay focused. Stay true to yourself, bro. For real. Like always, bro.
And this has been CJEEZUZ.
Yeah.
CJEEZUZ, my fault. Go check him out. I'm gonna put his music down below at the description, as well as with his Instagram and SoundCloud. Both will be there. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. CJEEZUZ, you already know. Out of Charlotte, North Carolina. We out here, bro.
It's
Every
going
day.
down. Left Out Part signing out. NC's finest.